question, yes, that I want to pose to the listeners. So, my niece is seeing this person. They have a child together, and then she was like working a part-time job, and then this guy was working, and then at some point he was the one that was contributing, but obviously the mother was also contributing towards the well-being of the child.
Yeah.
Long story short, the guy loses the job for whatever reason, and then he has to look for another job. But this guy has a tendency of being mentally abusive and also borderline economic abusive.
Yeah.
Ne? And then
and the economic abusive.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
if they go shopping for Umdana at the time that she was working at a retail shop, she would take izinto ezithile, and then as they're passing, this guy would put them back on the shelf. Ne? And then the lady yena umchana likes bomntanakhe looks good on clothes, so xa kukho mhlambe isale okanye alibhaye, like he labels your Adidas ntoni or Earthchild, Nachi,
Earthchild, I mean, yeah,
yes, I mean you don't buy them like J, obviously, yeah,
but
so
I mean it's one of the most standard things you want.
Yes.
Child, I mean,
yes, exactly.
It looks beautiful.
Nonachi and all
yeah,
those.
yeah.
And then ke ngoku ngelakhi her older sister has a child, so uba nempahla azifumanayo ke ngoku yabo. Yeah. Anyway, so this guy but recently on Friday, no, during the week, she finds she's got a job now, like a full-time job. And it's a company that supplies one of the biggest car manufacturing companies.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So she's working for that company. So she decides when in the long term, she wants to move closer to work.
Yeah.
So she looks for an apartment that she can afford and don't. So the plan was for next year, but got to get this opportunity. It's a granny flat, beautiful. She was happy with it. And then afake deposit, and then move at the weekend, the past weekend. Anyway, that doesn't happen. She moves overnight. And then umntana mkhuphe a crash for
yes, sure.
Now the guy uthumele i-message ubana whatever you do ungakhohlalisane kokumntanam apho.
Hey, my daughter.
And you didn't tell me ukubana umntana yamkhupha esikolweni. Yabo. So I'm saying to my cousin, but hey, you know what? I'm worried this guy might end up doing something to to my niece.
Yeah.
And akangomntu upholileyo ke, like udafonele no sister wakhe walomntana ukubana ubani ntoni akaziphendula iifoni zam kwathini, and then aphinde atsho into yokubana kutheni nje xa upakishela umntana umpakishela iimpahla ezingatshongo khona kodwa xa umfota iimpahla ezirayithi. So he's like, no, I pack a mix of what you buy and what I've got. So kutheni kufuneka kupakishwe ezam iimpahla? But kutheni wena ungathengi the same clothes xa ufuna ke impahla yabo zisestylini?
Hey, I be discussion.
Yeah. So my question is, if umntanakho was in that situation whereby they're being mistreated by their partner, what would you do?
So the person being mistreated is the mother, basically.
Yes.
So the mother is being what's the word? Emotionally abused, and sort of being kind of Lomeki is trying to kill her self-esteem.
Basically,
even though I mean she's a strong woman because she's doing things on her own, and irrespective of the fact that this guy is no longer doing or unable to do the things that he used to do now.
No, yes, but yeah. So finish but every move she makes, she like he has to know.
Also, the guy is still supporting.
He's still supporting,
okay. But madam unayo a little bit of independence.
Yes, no independence. Yes.
Okay. So that's the question, guys. What would you do? So are they still in a relationship?
No, not currently.
Oh, okay. So in relationship, what kind of, in a situation like this, ended their relationship? Was it because
Of the same things.
of the same things? So Madam has actually decided to take her own life into her own hands and recognized into bana and indawo apa with this type of thing. Yeah, guys, I think it's something that you all know this, and it's something that most of you can relate to, and maybe know someone who's actually going through that type of setup. And so that question then becomes valid. What would you do to support that particular individual? Because I mean, one of the things that's clear in any relationship, you never want, I think, on any given day, Spokie, to be your partner, because it's disrespectful.
It is. It's more like stalker tendencies. And like our bando, like I always say, maybe I watch too many of those gone missing type of programs whereby someone is disgruntled because someone is moving on with their life. Then they want to hurt them in order to slow them down or to,
And so the question will always be, what for? I mean, if this person, you claim to love this person and you had been in love with this person, so it should always remain that this person's, even if you guys are no longer together, that this person and that should not be an impediment to life. I also shouldn't be doing things that will, especially because you want the child. You don't also want her to feel ndobana umntanakho akanawuba within space sakho, because then you're going to feed her poison umntana, because when aloku is out nguwe lubhitha.
Precisely.
Wow. Guys, nanso ibekiwe etafuleni. So we would like to hear what you think of this. It's a serious one, I must say. Spokie usilahlele itapile lishushu bethu. Because you whenever there is a child involved, that situation becomes serious. But also, I mean, generally, issues of relationships should be handled with maturity and care. So some guys who actually don't do these things, they really, I don't know what they're thinking. But so the time is 2:41. We are going to go into music as we wait for you guys to respond to us. Where's our WhatsApp number? WhatsApp number is 066 137 2723. 066 137 2723. What would you do? What would you advise cousin wako, or your sister, or your child who is in that type of a situation? And I suppose at this moment it hasn't been
there's no issue.
Oh, okay.
No, there's no issue.
It's just that issues anazo, perhaps not being happy with usiso Kubayo.
Yes.
Yeah. Yakubu sis beton.
You gotta move on at some point. You can't just.
Yeah. Abantu bafuna abantu abaqhubayo, which is not right.
You gotta move on.
Bethuna nawe qhuba uhambe wohlukane impela ungabi ngathi wohlukene.
Clear lines.
Yeah.
No subliminal lines.
So we're gonna play some music. The music we are going to be playing, I wanted to play this initially, but I gotta play. So Liana, where is that one? I saw there's a song here. I saw this one. Richard Temples says I lalaga figure lamhlekazi. I'm sure he's old school like me. So I'm sure he'll enjoy it. She's got Papers on Me. That's one of my best songs. Officially missing you, Tamia.